Hi, my name is Cyrus Schmit. I'm one of the filmmakers and creators here on HazeCrate. And I am very, very, very excited to be sharing with you all today a conversation with the one and only Sree Challa, the creator of Bleed. We were very fortunate to reach out to Mr. Challa and hear that he was willing to share the film with us that we just released this Friday. It wasn't easy. I think his success, his meteoric rise after Bleed has changed him a bit, to say the least. I think it's fair to say that he's gone Hollywood a little bit. Right now, he's back off to his penthouse in the Palisades. That's where he's been staying since the completion of the film. And it sounds, in my phone calls with him before we flew him out for this interview, it sounds like the drugs and the sex and the culture of Hollywood has really started to get to him. And so he was a little afraid to step back into the limelight and be public again, you know, in a very open way. But we managed to convince him, and we're very grateful for that. And so with all that said, I am pleased to share with you all today my conversation with Sree Challa. Thank you.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
All right, Sree.
Oh, boy. This took long enough, didn't it, Cyrus?
It did indeed. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. What about you?
I'm good. I'm very good. Well, I say we just get right into it.
Yeah, let's go.
Take me back to the start.
The start? Oh boy, here we go. So, I'm assuming you've seen the movie Warrior. I've probably talked about it 10,000 times over. Before I was an actor, I used to be a fighter. And that was the movie that got me into fighting. And due to a medical condition, I couldn't continue anymore. So that's why I switched over to acting. Warrior inspired me to kind of collide both worlds together. I could combine my acting world and this other world that I used to be in together. And I talked to one of my close friends who I did a film project with back in the day. And I was like, dude, you need to write this for me. Like, you need to write this for me. You need to write this for me. And he's like, dude, just write the story outline and I'll write like the actual script for you. So that's how it eventually all started. I literally just sat down on my computer one night and I just vomited everything out on a Google Doc, and the rest was history. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do it. I feel like people talk about writer's block and shit, and they talk about, you know, oh, it's too hard to write a script. Oh, like, dude, just fucking write the damn thing. Like, at least you're starting. Like, a lot of people I feel are afraid to start. Like, you just gotta go for it. And I know that's a really cliche saying, but it's kind of cliche because it's true. We kind of did everything a normal film production wouldn't do. I started to market this film before we even had a finalized script. And people would ask me, oh, where's the script? Like, where's the script? Where's the script? Especially people that I was trying to bring on to my, you know, crew. And I was like, we don't really have a final script, do we? Like, it's just an idea, like this concept that, you know, I want to make this somewhere around. And that kind of led to the mistake of us having like 10 different writers and us, you know, having like 100 different, like literally like 100 different like drafts of a script. But I think because of how much I cared about it and how passionate I was, I think people stuck along for the ride anyways, because it's something people haven't seen before. And this is the problem I have personally. A lot of people, when they make their films, they don't say shit about it. They don't talk about anybody. They might tell their crew, like, oh, hey guys, I'm making a film. Then when it's done, they'll post like one post on the story. They go, oh, hey guys, I made a film. Go check it out on YouTube and post a link. Which, by the way, no one's gonna fucking click on that. No one's gonna click on your link, bro. Like, you don't talk about it. There's no enthusiasm. There's no fucking passion. And yeah, some people might share behind the scenes, but no one's gonna look at that either. Like, I think you need to get people invested in your project, invested in your story, get them invested in you. And I think that's the number one thing that I did with Bleed was, it might not have been the best film, it might not have been the best script, it might not have been the best story. And I definitely made a hell of a lot of mistakes making the film, but one thing no one can take away from me is how much I got people to care about it. Because that's what it's really about at the end of the day. It's about the people. The people watch your film, not you. Sure, you might watch your own film, but like if people don't care about your own, people don't watch it, then what's the fucking point of making it? We were doing this all on a relatively, micro budget with all things considered. Keep in mind, this is the first time I've ever produced a film. I felt I was going for something way bigger. And that was kind of the goal with this whole thing, was I want to really, scale up. I'm like, I want something where everyone's gonna fucking talk about it. It's unique in the sense that it's between an adopted brother and a brother, but the father takes more kin to the adopted brother than the actual son. And also consider this, the fact that the adopted brother is an Indian person, a white man and an Indian man fighting each other when they have the same father. So I think the fact that we're even putting that spin on a boxing movie itself is unique.
What is the greatest success out of the project?
That it got made. Because we pushed shooting back twice, and we actually had 3 director changes, and then I had to step up and co-direct it. Elite Boxing Gym came in clutch and let us use their space last minute, which thank you, Celeste, for that. Shout out to her. She was amazing. But I think that's the greatest accomplishment for this film, was that it actually ended up getting made despite all the mistakes that I made towards making this film. I think right now I'm just going to keep producing my own material, building up a really good body of work, hopefully get the funding to make the Bleed feature happen. There's no rush for me to make that film, but I would not want to ruin the story by settling for something small. I would want to make this a really big film.
Tell me about Love Me Again.
Love Me Again? Don't you think that song is thematic for the movie? I need to know now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The whole movie is about Benji trying to reconcile with his brother, when Josh was the one who's trying to desperately to get his father's love, even though his father is dead, so something he will never get. So this whole movie is about love. So I need to know, can you love me again, Cyrus? Bro, I'm low-key starving, bro. Can we end this and get food, bro? Please, bro. I'm hungry. One more question, bro. One more question.
What do you have to say to the fans out there who are trying to chase their dreams?
The fans out there that are trying to chase their dreams, don't let anybody tell you shit. You chase your dreams and you do what you want to do. This world is your canvas. People want to talk about odds and probability. Oh, there's a 0.0001% chance you're going to make it. Well, guess what? Everybody ain't you. And if you don't try, that means it's 0%. You'll never fucking get it. And a lot of people are even scared to try, so that in on itself is a win. Look at me. I'm no big shot. I'm no big famous actor. But the fact that I made a film that is at this big of a scale compared to most people who wouldn't even dare to go for something that ambitious, did I succeed at it? No, I didn't think I made the best film in the world, but at least I did it. At least I did something most people wouldn't even have the balls to do. And that should go for you guys too. You guys are very talented. There's a lot of talented people out there in the world. There's a lot of passionate people out there in the world. And I believe the world needs to see what you guys have got to bring to the table. So don't anybody tell you shit and chase your dreams. How's that for an interview? I'm out of here.
I need to know now, can you love me again?